Oh, Sovereignty, Medink, Sirdos, Mad Moxie, Seredi. Yeah, I guess it helps if I'm not muted. Helps if we're not muted. Max is over here going batshit crazy, guys. That's why I muted you, but then I forgot I muted you and I started talking. We're along. We did buy the 150 here. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. 3 hours of selling off. You took a lot of short, but you're not going to be taking any more short trades. Yeah. Yeah, kind of a slow grind down. I was looking at like how this strategy would have played out though. I think 300 would have been a level I did short or I longed. You can see we bounced back up to 337, which would have got us out at 325. And then 275 would have been your next level here, bounce back up to 300. 250 would have been your next level here. You really did not get a bounce there. And then 225 you would have added. 200 you would have added. It pushed back up to 225. I don't know what the average would have been. 250 to 225 would have been 237. So your average would have probably been like 230. You'd still be in on it for the push down to 175. And then it would have pushed back up to 215. So I don't know if you would have gotten out on that or not. Not sure. You might be in a sticky situation. So I don't know. But again, you don't have to buy every level. I guess you could wait for the next key level, right? Like if this fails, you probably wait for the sweep of the 25,090, whatever that level is down there. But we'll see. We're okay with testing it out here and, you know, taking a little heat if we need to. So let's kind of see what happens here. ES working its way down 68.32. What has Mancini said about the slow grind down? Let's kind of take a look. Let's see what he said. 22.13 next down if the dip continues. 47 must recover. $22.13. 47 must recover. So yeah, we expect it to pop at least some for some, you know, at some point here. We'll see what happens. See if we get tagged in here. Do we get zagged in down at the 125? Still just kind of testing this out. I'll probably test it out up until like 330. We'll take the loss when it makes sense to take the loss, I guess. Didn't quite get down there to our ad. Little pop back up. Tony in the house. What up, Zach? Lego, Lego, Lego. The sell-off is bad. Did he? I don't know. Is the sell-off that bad? Is this because of Trump? Did Trump do it? Did he do it to us? I don't know. I'm really trying to stick to this strategy mechanically. That's what I'm trying to do. Nice little squeeze here, 160s. Can we get back into the 175 level to get us out? Lock it. Look at your IRA. Nah, I can't do that. I don't have one of those. I canceled. I have no 401ks, no IRAs, no retirement plans because, you know, I often ask myself, are taxes going to be cheaper now? Or are they going to be cheaper when I'm 65 years old? Or whatever the age is, 58. And I'm quite certain that they're going to be cheaper now. So I don't do the retirement accounts for that reason. We don't do them for that reason. A lot of people think that, you know, oh, you don't have to pay taxes until you take the money out. Well, you still have to pay taxes. And I know you can contribute up to a certain amount where it makes it, you know, all right. But I don't know. At least we can make money trading it. That's true too. That's what Stewart does. He trades his IRA. He has a, I don't know if he's still with Fidelity. He was with Fidelity, able to trade that when he wanted. Good old Fidelity. Yeah, exactly. Sir Doss, exactly. That'd probably be the way I'd go. Touch it. There we go. Futures trader, what up? All right, sorry about that. I'm back, guys. Retirement plan's good. Once your life insurance is paid, when I cash out my life insurance, your kid's going to get over $4 million. Okay. My kids get $0. $0. I'm taking it with me. There is a 2-minute short set up here. Could short from here, but that's not what we're trading right now. But I do like this. Entry would be here. I'll outline it for you guys. We'll tape read it. Here's the entry. Stop is here. First target is the low. That's the first target. Your final target will be 25,095. So let's see how that works. 2-minute 21 EMA touch there, 2-minute touch there, 2-minute touch here, 2-minute touch here. You've had 1, 2, that one doesn't count. 3, 4. This is the 4th opportunity in this leg for a 2-minute short. The 4th opportunity in this leg. Oh, I'm gonna spend it all, Lost Penny. I'm gonna spend every dime that I make. We're gonna spend it. You got early on into the habit of saving 25%. Let's go. 25,159 short entered at this back test. I like it. It's basically right 4 points higher than what I'm talking about here. I mean, I would take this 2-minute short every time if I wasn't testing something else. So, yeah, Lost Penny, I'm working hard to get some life insurance right now. I had some issues with some of my medical records that I'm trying to get squared away because these idiots got my records wrong. Lost Penny's not a bot, Trev. He's no bot. I'm still going to take the long off the 125 level. Again, I'm kind of going against what I normally might do here, but I'm trying to test out this strategy. It's working pretty well. I'm going to get a proper forward test in on it for probably 2 weeks. Maybe off the stream. Maybe off stream I might do it. I don't know if Fish Lips is in here. This is kind of the strategy that Fish Lip uses. Trying to perfect it. Trying to perfect it. ES is kind of in the middle of nowhere here. I mean, it's got room on both sides. Oh, yeah, I was going to look at something. I forgot. I get distracted a lot sometimes when I'm trading and stuff. Trading. Dun, 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 dun. I was going to get some more Lucid accounts. I got to sneeze. Hold on. That was a big sneeze. Could be a fail breakdown. Could be. Oh. Alrighty. All right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's okay, Lost Penny. I think it'll be all right. You got to remember, I'm self-employed, so like, you know, been a minute since I've had life insurance there. But yeah, I had life insurance when I was employed, obviously, but Not since then. I did apply for some, and yeah. So that's what we're working on. Let's go, Dylan. Short off the 2-minute IFVG. So, yeah, for sure, Lost Penny, for sure. You need it. Gotta have it. You need it. Anybody taking advantage of that 40% off Lucid? 40% off? Anybody taking advantage? I don't look like I've sold any this week. Here's the code. 40% off. Use code MM. How much is insurance? So, Jacques, it just depends on a lot of factors. For example, you can get $1 million policy depending upon your age and health for like $35, $40 a month. For me, it's probably going to be like 130, 140 because I'm a little older. And I'll go for like the term life insurance. I'll go for like 10 years, 15 years, something like that. 30% off Tech T. It should be 40% off the, well, that's the black. He just bought D-Money a G-Wagon. Or did D-Money buy PW a G-Wagon? You got to remember, he's bringing in the money for him. London load the draw, maybe. Yeah. You don't have that kind of stuff in Europe? How's it work up there, over there, Jacques? I don't know what he pays D-Money, but he's probably grossly underpaid. I don't know what he pays him, but if I had to guess, D-Money could probably just make as much on his own. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Oh, it goes through government? Well, I'm talking about life insurance, though, Jacques. Not health insurance. I pay about $750 a month for private life insurance here, or private health insurance. Cost you $700 a month. That's for your life insurance. Yeah, that's expensive. Expensive. But like you gotta, this is like, when I was looking at my health insurance, here's the deal. So like how it works here. So for example, I got a $2,500 deductible plus $750 times 12. Oh, I didn't do that right. So $750 times 12 plus a $2,500 deductible. So my total out-of-pocket cost per year is $11,500, right? Well, there are plans that are only $500 a month, but then your deductible goes to $7,500. So then your max out-of-pocket is $13,500. So it makes more sense to have the higher plan with the lower deductible for the max out-of-pocket if you're going to use it. And I do plan on using it. So Power Hour has no power. Yeah. What did they call this? The big, they're calling this the big wick strategy. I can't remember what he was calling it earlier. Swinging wick strategy or something like that. I don't know. Must be able to cover without any hiccup. You were born in London, grew up in Trinidad. Interesting. He's got him under a nice contract before D-Money took off. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Jamie. And that's what will eventually happen. The same thing happened with that other guy. Who was the other guy? Do you guys remember the other guy that Patrick had that used to only trade the ES? What was his name? He had him under his premium. You had to join his premium stream to watch him. And he only traded ES. But I can't remember the guy's name. He was really good, too. He was really good. But I can't remember his name. So, Trev, you just lost me. Sage, that's it. Sage Futures Trader. Dark Energy. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I like D-Money too. You can tell like he's a super, like just a genuine nice guy, right? You can tell when people are like faking that, but I don't think that. I think D-Money's, he seems very genuine to me. But yeah, Sage was very good. You had to join his premium, and then I think he branched out on his own. Maybe he has like a private Discord or something now. I don't know that he's on YouTube. He probably is somewhere. I haven't seen him. But yeah, me and him used to DM back and forth a little bit. He knows me under a different name. He probably doesn't even remember. But I used to be very interested in how he traded. What up, Robert? The universe is made up of 5 things: helium, hydrogen, beryllium, lithium, thermal pressure and heat, and poop. Tech T, it's the black, the lucid black is what's 40% off. It's the lucid black. So the 25K $78, the 50K is $108, the 100K is $240. The other stuff is $30. But yeah, the flex is still $30 or whatever it is, $30 or $35. Oh, he goes live for free usually on Fridays? Oh, cool to know, Scalper. I may have to check him out. I really like the way he used to trade. He would, I don't know if he's still doing this or not, he would go heavy for small points. And if you guys didn't know, that's my jam. I like that. That's my jam. The speed of light isn't a speed, it's actually the measurement. Trev, what do you read? I think Trev's reading a book. He's over there reading a book right now. This is not even really Trev. He's over there reading a book. Yeah, he was scalping back then too, Scalp, but he was doing it for a larger size. He might have, I mean, he may have changed to how he trades, right? Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. One mini, yeah, like back in the day when I used to watch him, maybe like 3-4 years ago, he would trade like 4 minis, and he'd take 3 off at like 2 points, and then he'd leave a runner on. I don't know how he's doing it now. As far as the short goes, I think this area up here would be where I would be looking to short. Maybe up into like the 300s. Other than that, I'm pretty much just going to be looking for bounces. The 50 levels paid once, twice, possibly 3 times here. Instead of buying a vehicle, G-Wagon, I will lease a G-Wagon and the rest of the money I use to invest. The thing is, though, here's the thing about a G-Wagon, Lost Penny, that you got to understand. I do believe the G-Wagon is one of the only vehicles that is over the weight limit to be able to be written off as a tax advantage in the U.S. And especially if it's used in like videos. You just got to make one video and say it's for business purposes, you know. And then you can write off a large portion of the cost of the G-Wagon, right? It's one of the few cars like that. For sure, Scout. Just kind of generating trend line liquidity for that next move lower. But, for example, if any of you guys watch Stradman, if you know who he is, he's a content creator who does mostly car content. He got audited because he tried to use like his Lamborghinis and stuff like that because he uses them strictly for, in his videos. And the IRS said, nope, nope, nope. They don't weigh enough. It has to weigh over a certain amount or something like that. 47 must recover. Yeah, I did see that. What up, Denny? I do love the Prelude. You have a 99 GSR Integra. Let's go. I do like the Integras too. Only the manual transmission Preludes, and only the ones with like the H22A engine, the H22 engine. Those are my favorite. Denny Husk, my cousin Husk used to have one too. I had a white one and he had a silver one. He had a 96, I had a 94. Or maybe his was 94 and mine was 92. Something like that. They were 2 years apart. I remember that, but they're the same body style. I used to love that car. I hate that I got rid of that car. I never did like a Nopi muffler or anything like that on it. I just put on a cold air intake. And those engines sound really good with just a cold air intake. Just open them up a little bit. So, I love those Preludes. 128's the London low. So did we sweep it or did we just kind of double bottom? I have it down there at 095. Let me look and see if it's... Yeah, for some reason I have it down at 95. This trade is still not stopped out, this 2 minute short. However, it's gotten dicey a couple of times. You know what? Let's take it. Let's take it. Why not? I don't even know which one's my... You can't even OCOs. I have no idea which one's my take profit. It's 29. Okay. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. You got a 98 Civic. I like the Civics too. One of your favorite vehicles, something you use military Hummer. Yeah, I like the Hummers too. I don't think I'd own one, but they're nice. Oh, you put an H23. Nice. That's the perfect vehicle for New York. I don't know. How do you get around the small roads in New York? Or is that not a thing? I don't really know. We might get stopped, guys. Just generating liquidity here. You'd think it'd run it, but it's just holding it kind of in a wedge here. Getting tighter and tighter. Push it lower. Your time was offset. That indicator. Oh, yeah, Treff. I hate using indicators for the highs and lows. I don't know why, but they never work right for me. I don't know, so I don't use them. That's why you see me manually mark them out, just because a few points here and there can make a big difference. But yeah, I don't use the indicators for those for that reason. I don't know why it's like that. It seems like it should be simple enough, you know. You'd think it'd be simple enough. You're right, 95%. I guess that's good enough. That's probably good enough. Mine are wrong like 50% of the time, so that's why I don't like them. Is Trump speaking? Cove is saying Trump speaking. Oh, sometimes the time gets messed up because the indicator updates. The indicator is not smart. It is not a person. You just see a White House thing on YouTube. He must not be saying anything too important. Oh, I got you, Lost Penny. Yeah, I heard somebody say that if you live in the Philippines, no wait, not the Philippines. Is it the Philippines? No, it wasn't the Philippines. Where was it? Somewhere it's only 4% taxes. I don't remember where it was. Was it the Philippines? I don't think it was. I can't remember. Trump is speaking. Protect yourself before you wreckage yourself. It's not the Philippines. Where is it? Puerto Rico. I think it's Puerto Rico. If we bust 6829 on ES, is 6800 the next stop? Well, I got 22 and 13 per Mancini and then 95. So you'd have to get through 22, 13, and then you'd be down to 95. It should run this trend line. I am going to move this tick profit up to here. It's almost 20 points. Every Thursday we leave the city to go back to upstate. Nice. Why did we get extremes? He's just talking about himself. Yeah, no doubt. Well, this is a little bit alarming that it's not made a new low yet, but if we get stopped out on it, it's fine. The funny thing, we are kind of fading the strategy that we're trying to test, because you would be long off the 50 here, you got out, and then long off the 50 again, you got out, possibly long off the 50 again. Probably going to protect myself here. Stops in. Just going to take it. It's like 16 points. We just took it. Danielle in the house. You pulled a tractor trailer. Holy cow. I'm kind of sleepy today, guys. I think I need a nap after the stream. What do you guys think? A good old nap after the stream? What we got going on here today, Thumper? Let me see. $644 in profit today, Thumper. Let's go. Mostly on short trades. You had one long trade. 21 total trades, 14 winners. Where's it showing me the losers? Seven winners in a row. Oh, losers, 7. 66.67%. Average trade time, 5.94 minutes. Nice job. Unreliable internet in Puerto Rico, you think? Is it? I don't know. What's the internet in Puerto Rico? Can't be no worse than here. This internet's pretty bad. I called the IRS today because of an issue I'm having, and it's like, we cannot accept your call today. We don't have enough people to help you. Call back another day. Like, hey, maybe I don't want to call back another day. Maybe I want to talk to somebody today while I actually had time, you assholes. Starlink would be an option. That's probably true. I mean, I personally could never move to Puerto Rico just because, my kids are here. But if you could, Las Vegas, easy to get meals, ribeye, 2 medium eggs, pub potatoes, and wheat toast. Oh, yeah, you got everything you want there in Las Vegas, huh? Trev probably makes it outside the city limits there and heads over to the Bunny Ranch from time to time. I'm sure he does. He's not going to admit it on stream. He's not going to admit the Bunny Ranch. I'm kidding, of course. That's what he meant by pub potatoes. That's a secret lingo for the Bunny Ranch. What is that? Is that that must be Trump speaking? Think I need to get to the gym? Yeah. I don't Dude, I upgraded, Lost Penny. I'm eating ham and turkey, or ham and chicken now. Deli sliced ham and chicken. We upgraded. Now, I still got my bologna in there. Still got my bologna, but we're just sticking to the chicken and the ham. I'm going to the doctor tomorrow, guys. We're going to get my A1C checked. Let's see what we're sitting at. See where we're at. What's the damage? Are we above or below 7? We'll find out. I'm hoping that I'm below 7, but I don't know. 50% of the time, yeah. Winters are brutal. That is true. And the 50% of the time is really objective, right? Like, you determine if you're there or not. See, Tech T's 30 minutes from the Bunny Ranch. He knows right where it is. Your meat bone. Yeah, that's what you exercise at the Bunny Ranch. Something like that. I got to create a couple of more scenes on my thing here to so I can click the different things and move promos around and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Steven. So, a lot of people use that money. And
you guys like that black one, huh? That's your favorite? This shows nothing.
People were falsifying.
Internet slippage? I'm sure it's a thing. Potentially. Can we get tagged in? Hey, somebody said Netflix earnings are today after the bell. Anybody know about that? 4 o'clock, Netflix. But yeah, I don't know what the AVN awards are here. What's that? AVN awards? Nice, Trev. I have no clue what that is. You're tired of waiting for trade day to come up with Rhythmic. Well, what are you trading on Rhythmic, Tech T? Are you using Ninja? Just get a TradeAvate account. Or what are you using? Dun, 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 dun. Well, Nutty did use Starlink for a while, I think. Nutty used it. All right, we're in. Quantower. You want me to look up the AVN awards? Come on. Trying to get me into something I probably shouldn't be in. Oh, of course. Let's go, Tech T. Nice job. Adult Video News Awards. It's the film awards sponsored and presented by the American Trade Magazine. Annually honor achievements in global adult entertainment industry. There you go. The adult entertainment industry. Trev just wanted me to read that, or Tech T, or whoever that was. Was that Trev? Yeah, that was Trev. Just wanted me to read that. Grocery prices are really cheap. He's only shopping at Metaverse grocery store. No, you just got to go, Los Penny, you got to go to like, what's that store? I don't remember the name of that store. There's a cheaper grocery store. Clearly I don't go to it, right? Since I don't know the name of it. Where you gotta pay to get the buggy and then bring your own bags. But the food's pretty cheap. I can't remember what it's called. I don't know. Aldi, that's it, Sir Doss. That's it. Aldi. I'm more about convenience than cost at this point. So I pay more for like wider aisles and stuff like that. And less people. Wider aisles and less people. I don't like those things. I'm not a fan of more people and skinnier aisles. Walmart failed in Germany, did it? That's interesting. Walmart's booming here. Booming. In the United States. There we go. Ding, ding, ding. Guys, I'm telling you, this strategy is pretty solid. Like, I'm up over $400 today trading this strategy. I'm up $400. Trader Joe's is great, but usually crowded. Yeah, I can't stand that. Bar Buzz Bunny. I can't stand the crowds. So if you did hold that 21 EMA trade from earlier, it did work. First target was here. That line's just straight as can be.
I'm slipping, falling. I got to get up.
Nothing goes as hard as DMX. DMX goes hard. I think I started the day up about $1,200, so we're right back to where we were. Yeah, I was kind of annoyed. I drove to T-Mobile this afternoon because I got, you guys know I was having the phone issue last night. It is working today, by the way. I finally got the SIM card out, put it back in, and it's working. But they're like, oh no, you got to be transferring your phone number from a certain provider like AT&T or Verizon in order to get the free phone. I was like, well, that's not what it says online, but they try to get you in there. So Danielle, the new strategy is pretty simple. So you're going to take whole numbers. So 100, 125, 150, 175, 200, let's call it. And what you're going to do is you're going to look for longs when you're in discount of the range. Well, what does discount mean? That means when you're very low. So if you pull your fib from the high to low, anything below 50%, I'm looking for longs. Anything above 50%, I'm looking for shorts off those levels. So all you do is you just plan an order at the level. And as it hits it, you're looking for a 25-point bounce. So you can go 3 or 4. It's up to you what your pain tolerance is. But you can go, if you go more than 3 levels and it's still going down, then you can just take it off for a loss. Most of the trades only go 1 or 2 levels before they bounce. So it's a 25-point take profit in kind of your pain tolerance sort of a stop, right? But you're only going 1 micro here. And yeah, it's just nice and a lot of setups throughout the day. So, but you can see we took, if we turn on let's turn on our trade so you can see. So I longed here at 150. I took it off at 175. I longed here. Oh no, that was my 2-minute short. Don't look at that one. I longed here at 125. I took it off at 150, right? So all you're doing at these levels is just looking for bounces, right? And you can see on a day where it's just kind of grindy, you're going to get it a lot. Now, if you get a day where we're just blowing through every support level, you could get yourself in trouble. That's where the stop out comes into play. But looking at the overall range here, that's why I'm looking for longs down here. And that's it. And up here, you can see the shorts. So this is my degeneracy at open. But beyond all that, I shorted here off the 400. Took it off at 425. I shorted 375. I added at 400. We took it off down here. We shorted, that must have been a different, that's a long off 25 we covered. That was in discount of this leg. And then we pushed back up. We pulled back down to discount of this leg. I longed again. I got out right there. Once again, longed again on the retest. Got out right there. So you see the power of it. I shorted here. Got out here. And then I longed here. Got out for break even on that one. This was an ad spot. So this is where it went through 2 levels. So we got long at 325 and at 300. It pushed back up to 325. I took that one off break even. I moved this one up to above the VWAP and took this one off for 13 points. So that's just the idea of this. A very simple strategy, but you know, it seems to be working. You know, maybe you need this kind of a grinding action to make it work. I really don't know. Previous week and day and buy and sell from those levels. Yeah. So you could also pair it with something as well, right? So like, just give you an example here, or even here. You got the 50 EMA on the 2-minute here as a little protection. Right there at the 325, you get the bounce. You got the 50 EMA as protection, you get the bounce. Same thing. 50 EMA as protection, you get the bounce, right? VWAP as protection, you get the bounce. So like, you can pair it with something. You can say, like, okay, I'm only going to take it if it's near the VWAP or near the 20 EMA, 21 EMA, the 9 EMA, whatever. Obviously, it works either way because here we're below them and it's still working. So it's not mine. Fish Lips. This is how Fish Lips trades. I believe. This is my understanding of it. This is my interpretation of what he's told me. I don't know. Could be doing it wrong. I have no idea. So, and of course, you could do different variations of it if you wanted to. This is my degeneracy this morning. Oversizing. I took the first 2 trades were winners, right? And then I shorted here, and I really was too big a size, and I took a big loss. I lost like $400 right here. And then we're not back to the high of day. I think at one point we're up $1,400, but, you know, it's all right. So, but yeah, that's just an interesting, like, it's one of those things like Fish Lips mentioned it. And he's been posting in my lobby his results for a long time. And I just started kind of like paying attention to it. So I figure, hey, why not give it a try? 25, 175's the bull. Let's go. But, like, is longing down here a little bit counter trend? Yeah, it is. But you don't have to take every one of these. Like, you know, I could be like, all right, we're so close to this leg, right? I could be like, okay, we're below the 764. Maybe I don't take it. But it's a very simple strategy. And the thing is, think about it from a funded account perspective, 25 points is $50. You get 2 or 3 winners. Just if you only take the ones that are at the EMAs, you know, 1, 2, 3 winners. You only take the one at the EMAs and you're done. I don't know. And you don't even really have to babysit all that much. You just put the orders where you want. Those are your levels of interest, and you know, as long as we don't get some weird Trump tweet or whatever, you're fine. We are kind of generating liquidity for a nice rip back up. I mean, look at that right there. It's funny that you mentioned 175 there, Trev. This looks like, you know, maybe we end the day pinned at maybe like 200. Maybe. Kind of generating a lot of liquidity here for this thing to just rip back through it. I'm drawing the trend line from up there, but you can really just look at it like this. Look how many touches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it looks that way to me too, Trev. When you think about it from that perspective. We're coming up on a new 15-minute candle here in 2 minutes. Usually that 30 after candle kind of gives us an idea is what we might be expecting into the end of day. And again, another test of the 25 here. Me, I'm only going to take them once. But, You could theoretically take it more than once. If you guys haven't already hit that like button for me, I do appreciate it. Look at that, guys. Again, that's another bounce off the 25. I don't know. If we close above this trend line, I might be tempted to just take it. Very scary with liquidity still resting below, though. You kind of got liquidity on both sides here. Probably best to wait if you want to be the highest probability. You need to wait of the London low to be swept or the 77 to be taken out. 177. Yeah, 47. I got that marked too. Living in an RV, living the dream. RVs are nice. I want an RV when I get a little bit older. The kids get a little older. I want to be able to travel around the country in an RV, kind of like Treff does. I don't know if Treff's in an RV or a van. Treff might be in a van. I'm not sure. Treff, do you ever run into any like van lifers? Like there's a couple of YouTubers that I follow that do that. You have a built-out van with 8 lithium batteries, but spent most of the time in the Airbnb? Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, there's a couple of them like, you know, Mav. I'm sure you guys probably heard of Mav. And then he does a lot of fishing content, camping, like that kind of content. There's another one that I watch, but his name is missing me right now. You've been coasting. Who's the other one? I mean, I watch his videos every night, and I can't remember his name. Who am I forgetting? I'm drawing such a blank. Ryan Twomey. Maybe that's why I don't remember his name. But he's got 571,000 subs. Nice guy. Oh, Christian, you're building out one for a customer? Nice. There's a new kid that I just started watching. I don't know. I don't think he's been doing it very long. What's his name, though? Some new kid. I watched a couple of his videos last night. Excuse me. Oh, my guys, I got a cough again, guys. What up, Neo? Who is the new guy? Let me look at my history. I just watched some of his videos last night. This guy's name is... Gotta find it. Well, I don't see him in here. I know I watched his videos last night. I don't remember the guy's name. You live in an RV for 10 years? Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's not bad. What's his name? What's his kid's name? Oh, here he is. Saucy Seth. Saucy Seth is his name. Young kid. I think he's like 22. He's got 80,000 subs, but yeah, he just did this video. I watched it last night and that one. So, Saucy Seth. I'm not quite sure what that stands for. All right, we're breaking to the upside, guys. Do I take it? I don't know. Like I said, I think it's safest to either wait for this sweep and then go back down to there, or what I would prefer to happen is to have this kind of happen into the end of the day. But I don't know. You don't think she's ready to recover? Yeah, I don't know. A Wonder Bread truck, shop van. I'd like to have a cheap RV. I mean, you can find ones that are like 10 years old with very low miles, 30, 40,000 miles for like 25 grand or something like that. That'll be nice. Be nice to have. So just kind of trapping the longs right there, trying to trap them. You get one for much less? Oh, really? Oh. I was just thinking of something with like low miles, you know, where everything works. Do they finance RVs like they do like campers? Because I know like some campers people finance for up to like 20 years. Have you guys seen that? Which is kind of crazy. Nice alternator. This is really kind of just chopping. I don't know. I'm going to wait for one side. Obviously, I'd prefer it to come down and tag me in long off the 100 level. But if it doesn't, we'll be okay with not even getting in this. I don't want to, like I said, I don't think shorting up there at the 170s, 175. Like, does that make sense? I mean, I guess technically it's in discount. It's in premium of this leg here. We just look at from this swing high to this swing high. Right? Technically, you'd be in premium or a premium of that leg. If I was going to do that, I could start it at 150 if I was going to do that. I don't think that makes much sense. Using aluminum step van to convert it. Well, I'm just looking for something that's like already made, you know? Yeah, Trev, yeah. Better built, right? Quality materials, that kind of thing. Quality materials. This thing still feels trappy to me. Still feels kind of trappy. You like trailer camper? Yeah. You could drop the camper off, right? You could just unhook it and drop it and keep going. Volume death. Yeah, we got the murder bot coming up in about 10 minutes. You can have a car after you unhook them? Yeah, that's true. people who live in RVs, be very careful because you do not know if that person's going to have over 22 millions in asset. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's a lot of people who travel the country, you know, after they retire and such. I think it's a lot of fun. Yeah, scalp. Exactly. You got to remember about the murder bot. If you forget, it will get you. Don't know who this is. I have no idea. Never heard of this person. I don't know. 10 extra points of slippage? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Kiki looks that way. Yeah, Trev. I think an RV, like, or either some sort of camper, that's the best way to do it. How long have I been doing live? Oh, I have no idea. I could tell you, I did look. I think 2023. I think it's when March of 2023, I think is when I started. But let me look. I can give you a kind of a pretty close date. Yeah, the journey, yeah, for sure, 100%. Let me look and see, because I noticed the other day in my phone I had a screenshot from when I got to like 100 subscribers. So let's see if I can find it. See if we can find it. Might have went too far. Yeah, it's the stuff you see along the way. I tend to agree. I think it was March of 23, but I could be wrong. Pretty sure that's when it was, though. So funny, you see the stuff the night before and you're like, oh, that's when I had, X number of subs. And then you can't find it. I think I had 98 subscribers because I was like, yes. 98. About to have 100 subs, bro. Let's go. The kids used to get annoyed at me because I would refresh the subscriber screen and be like, let's see if we got another sub. They're like, Dad, it hasn't changed. You just checked it 10 minutes ago. It's funny how those things change, right? Oh. I can't find it. Oh, well. No big deal. All right, here we go, guys. We might get tagged in. Yeah, for sure. You've seen volcanoes, underground springs, sea turtles, kayaks. Hike 20-mile trails. No, thank you, Trev. I'll pass. Oh, yeah, it looks that way, right? Yeah, Neo, I'm trying to long down here. I mean, it could be, you know, kind of a scary thing with the murder bot coming up and all. Could be a scary thing. So yeah, I think March will be 3 years of streaming. I think. I think we've done okay for 3 years. 8,500 subs. We might even be able to get to 10K before March. This is like the middle of March, I think. Middle to end of March. That'd be nice if we could get 1,500 before March to get to 10K. Not bad. Lost Penny, you're dating yourself over there saying you got a friend for 25 years. How's it come that low and not tag me in? And then just push back up? That's rude. In hindsight, I think I could have shorted the 150 level up there on that push up, but I think I want to see one side or the other taken. June 1st, 2023, complete breakdown of winners and losers. That was June 1st? Yeah, I know I started before then, though. I remember. I'm pretty sure it was March of 2023. Pretty sure. I can go back and look. Let me just go to the studio. It'll tell me. Let's look at the studio. Let's go to analytics. Let's go to subscribers. The first day, how can I see all? Here we go. Lifetime. I'm looking at my lifetime right now. We're about to pull it up. The very first subscriber came why is it not moving? It's not moving. Tom Sabo. No. We had 135 subscribers. Wait. That's not it. Why is it not showing me my earliest? I don't know why. Yeah, that's the earliest video that's on there. February, that says February 19th, 2024. I had 37 subscribers. Maybe I started in 2024, not 2023. Is that right? It says I had 37 subscribers then. That can't be right. Thanks, King. It's so weird that it doesn't show me. I don't know. I can't find it. It's probably like right in front of me, but the murder bot's coming up here, so let's pay attention. You're shorting Neo? Good luck, sir. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know which way it's going to go. I don't know that I should even be playing this at this time of day, to be honest, but we're going to do it. Why not? What can you lose? What can we lose? A couple $100? TradingView. I do use TradingView for charting. I use TradingView for charting. I don't use it on my stream, but I do have it for charting. All right, here comes the, the murder bot. It's charging for the liquidity lower. So I have TradingView up here. Oh, what's this thing gonna do? I'm trying to wait on it to take one side or the other, but man, it's tempting me. It's tempting me. Yeah, it's a little bit sluggish, KTM, to be honest with you. There's a bit of a delay on TradingView, but bit of a delay there. We did tap that 22 almost on ES. Yeah, it could be a bull trap. It looks like it wants to go, but like, you know how that is. Looks, you could take the pop, you could take the break here, and this thing could just dump right back down. We have liquidity resting on both sides. You have long stops down here at 0.95. And then you have short stops up here, trend line liquidity up here. We do have Netflix earnings after the bell, right? I think. Could be wrong. But I think. I'd like to see it sweep the 100 level and then get going. But I may not want to do it. I don't know. I thought at the 50 algo there we'd get it. Could just double bottom here and leave it. It really could just double bottom and leave it. Who knows? Oh. Yeah, same as double top. Yep, same thing. It's going to tempt me to long here. What up, outer? It's going to tempt me to long, and then it's going to pull back into these levels after I hit the long button, you know? See, if I pressed the buy button there, I knew it was going to do it if I did. Yeah, it's grinding the trend line too. Yep. You're not wrong. 54 candle might sweep lower here. 3 seconds. Looks like it might tag me in. Hold your breath. Cover your boys. Let's go, Neo. They could just pin it at 100 too at the end of the day. There we go. Tagged in. Tagged in, and we got the Murderbot's little sister coming up, little brother, in 20 seconds. What up, Weep? Ten seconds on the Murderbot's little brother. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Yeah, Eric Long. Didn't hit it. It did not hit it. You're getting ready to switch, but you got to eat. Nothing wrong with that. It didn't hit it, guys. Look at there. Tag me into the tick. That's called a no drawdown trade. That's what it's called. A no drawdown trade. The whole number bouncing 30 points there, clean. Maxie's knocking on the door. Husk broke the market. He did. Now that looks very bullish, but again, I want to see one side or the other taken, and we just didn't get it, right? Yeah, I took the bounce off the whole number. It's like, how do you take this long here? I mean, it looks like it's going to run the liquidity to the upside. But as we come into the final minute, who knows? I think so too, Treff. I mean, I think that makes a lot of sense. It looks like they're going to run it to 175 into the close, but like, it's so difficult for me to buy right here. Because I know they could just kaboosh it. As SK would say. Max, you can stay in there for another 3 minutes. You're fine. So pretty decent day here on this account, up 1280. Can't complain about it. I mean, I think I was up 1230 to start the day. And then we went all the way down to 750. 750, and then from there, we started doing this little bounce strategy. So we made a little over $500, I think, today trading that strategy, just trading one micro, 25 points. So this is the problem, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Until one of these sides are going to be taken, and we just don't know which one. We don't know which one. The market's being tricky with it. It's being very, very tricky with it. And we're so close to the end of the day, I don't even want to guess. I don't even want to guess. I mean, if I had to guess, I think they're trapping longs. Trapping longs here just to dump it through there at close in the final minute. That's if I had to guess. But that could also be the most logical thing. And it might just take it right back up to 177 and leave this level for later tonight. It's getting tricky with it. That's right. Oh, nice, Lost Penny. Let's go. Keep it simple. I like it. Here's the final minute. Let's see if we're right here. Are we correct? Used to draw lines but never respected. I removed the lines. Yeah, I mean, I like the trend lines. I'm a person who didn't believe in trend lines for a long time, but I think on a higher time frame they tend to do all right. You hear Max scratching on the door. A DM dungeon. Oh, goodness. Oh, there's a battle here, guys. There's a battle. Someone kept snorting your lines. Oh, man. Look how trappy this is. It's so trappy. That's so trappy. So trappy. Let's be professional and maintain some decorum. You did well on Walmart stock. Yeah, I mean, you know, in hindsight, I should have bought stocks. Some of the stocks as well, but all right, that's going to do it for me today, guys. I'll be back sometime between 7 and 8 p.m. tonight. I don't quite know what time, but at some point during there. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. If you do want to help support the channel, you guys know the coupon code is MYTH, M-Y-T-H, for Apex, and it's MM for everything else. Do appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.